Welcome to this week's edition of the Dumbworks Podcast, episode 289. It's a new era. The three-man booth. As you can see, we played one night ago and voted off Chris. So here we are, three-man booth for the future.
Three-man weave out here, as I said. We out here. Yeah, we have to change up that merchandise. Chris is taking a sabbatical. We do not know. We do not know when Chris will be back. My man found love, and he just said, "All right, I'm done." Like,
Screw wrestling. What's this?
Yeah. No. We keep the chair open, as you guys did with me during my spout last year. We will definitely miss Chris being on every single week, but we'll see what happens and when he decides to pop up and come back. Real life comes into play, and sometimes people got to bow out to handle their business. So the chair is open. So anybody that's out there that thinks that they have what it takes to get on, maybe we'll do a debate this maybe once a month when it's supposed to be Chris's turn, and we'll just have a guest host in, and we can debate them with everything, a la Stump the Schwab type deal, where we'll get the guest host on it, and they can pepper us with talking points and questions and see what they want to do. Taekwon, if he wants to do that, we need a dump button immediately. He'll get us canceled on all streams. And there he is. Yes. That's the reason. Exactly what he typed out is the reason why we can't have Taekwon come on and do a live just in-person host. Like, Taekwon, if you want to come on, bro, you got to clean it up. Okay? You got to clean it up. Can't be having you out there dropping that.
Come on the shows, send in your audition videos, and we'll sit through the rest. Yeah, like the real world.
Like the real world. Yeah. Real world. Send in your audition tape. It gotta be a VHS because look at it. We ain't watching no digital stuff. No. You want to be on? Let's see you for a VCR. Hook up a VHS tape. Get an old school camera and record yourself.
Gonna go over the shoulder camera.
Yeah. Just out there, just going old school with it.
Send it to the P.O. box.
P.O. box. Hashtag P.O. box. We'll get that trending. I'm sure. Look, Taekwon's over too. He's like Marcel Ozuna in the cleanup spot for the Pirates. He's just out here down 0-2 already in the count. Yes, Mars, the world audition tape. But no, we'll miss Chris. Hopefully one day he will be back. But head on over to dumbmarkspod.com, prowrestlingtees.com, use our affiliate links and pick up some merch, and then that way maybe we can make some extra money, so that way Chris can come back in time. Because the way the checking account and the savings account work, we gotta get some funds rolling in on this podcast here. We've just been doing this shit for free for 6 years. For the love of the game, as they say. For the love of the game.
That's it.
And maybe we need to step up our game and maybe pod more than once a week. I found that out during our Podomania 6. It was like, oh hey, we get more viewers and engagement the more we're on. Because we steadily increased over the 3 days worth of the stream in that regard. So maybe we need to start doing this, and hell, I'll go solo dolo because I know you guys are out there living it with your work situation right now as well. So we'll see what happens. Do iteration. Come up with
40-year-old man, boy.
Yeah. But it is a new era, and this new era is not.
We're learning the ropes. I'm not even in the right box. We're all.
Yeah. I tell you what, with this new era,
the host is at the bottom.
New era.
That's the ISO screen. That's the ISO screen there.
Yeah, new era can kick rocks. Because this day has been a day from hell already. So I've been through it this morning. already.
It's not even noon.
I made a haircut appointment for 8 a.m. this morning, right? Set the alarm clock for 7. Okay. Told my son, hey, we're going for a haircut Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. Make sure you got money out, this and that. He said, cool. Alarm goes off. Hit the snooze button. Alarm goes off again. Thought I hit the snooze button. Did not hit the snooze button the second time. I hit the off button. So I pop up. It is 7:45. And I'm like, mother. I'm running around. I go upstairs. I open up his bedroom door. My man's just chilling in bed on his phone. I'm like, bro, we got haircuts in 10 minutes. Like, you've been up this whole time and ain't saying nothing? So rush around, brush the teeth real quick, change deodorant, slap that on, head out, get in the car. I'm like, dude, like, come on, bro. You knew what time it was. Like, if I would have not gotten up and ran upstairs, we just would have missed the haircut appointments. Like, you would have kept on doing what you was doing. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, bro, like, are you serious? Like, so we get down. Cool. We was only like maybe 5-10 minutes late. No big deal. Get cut. Go back to the crib. I'm like, all right, I got to go do this student loan money. Switch the accounts. I go to the ATM, go to take out the money. Cool. I drive to the next bank to deposit the money because my student loans come out of a different account. And I had to deposit, and next thing I know, they're like, transaction canceled, take your money back. I'm like, whoa, this is a cash deposit. What are we talking about? Here, the debit card expired, so they won't process the transaction. So now I'm like, all right, I got to drive down to another bank because that one's just an ATM. It's not an actual branch that you can walk into. Drive down to the branch, walk in. And I'm like, yo, I need a new debit card because I didn't get one in the mail. She's like, oh, is your expiration blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, we just found out that those batch of cards never got sent out. So there's myself and however many other people in the United States that bank with this bank who had an expiration date in April that never got a new card. So they take my info, they do a brand new card right there. Cool. You know, give me my new card. I make my deposit, get that in. All right, cool. I leave there and I drive over to the guy that cuts my grass to drop his money off to him. And I'm talking to him this and that. He's like, oh, you ain't got to pay me right now. It's cool. I know you're good for it. I'm like, bro, you don't know what I went through this morning to get this money. So you're taking this money right now. Like, taking it, right? All that BS, run around this and that, 17 different stops, everything else. Come in the crib and I'm like, oh, what is happening right now? Like, I had to take my heart medication, so I'm out here just like I'm over it. Like, I'm so over it right now, bro. Like, and I can't even talk wrestling to get me out of the funk because of the week that was again. So we're here, we're at it. It is what it is. But yeah, like Taquan, exactly, Taquan. I should have never woke up. Okay. Yeah, my thoughts and ambitions are not lining up. I'm trying to do adulting for adulting's sake, and it's just not working. What did I get cut? Taquan. Okay. Just because I keep it with the ball fade don't mean that I can't grow the hair. The hair can grow. It's just my hairline don't line up for the hair to grow. It's too far back. So I gotta cut it. Like, I can't put that last comment up, Taquan.
Again, there you go. You struck out.
Yeah, that's 3 strikes. Go sit on the bench, Taquan. You can't be doing that. Like, so yeah, so that's how my morning is. That's where I'm at right now at 11 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I'm over it. I legitimately thought about breaking my streak as far as not having a drink at 11 a.m. I've gone 6 months without a drink, and I literally was like, nah, bro, I'm cracking the bottle right now.
It's over.
It's over. Tapping out. I'm off the wagon. But I didn't. I stayed strong. But man, it's just all out of sorts. It's all out of sorts, bro. I don't know what's worse, waking up late for school as a kid or waking up late as an adult. Because you're an adult. Like, you should not be waking up late, bro. Like,
hey, I don't mind late as an adult. Late as a kid, when you had to ask your mom for a ride to school,
that's a little, that's a little rough. That's a little rough.
I wake up late, I can be like, guess what? I ain't showing up. I'm good. I'm good for it. I got equity.
Hit that late button at work, and there you go.
Yeah, you're not docking my pay. Like, no, I'll just call off and get this sick day in. Oh man. So that's where I'm at this morning. Hopefully, Jason, you got something lined up for us that'll get me out of this funk. Because,
not much at all. You know what they expect from me? Not much at all. Might be a quick show.
Jason's like, all right, cool, let's wrap it up. Let's sign off.
I'm like, we ain't got no predictions or nothing.
No predictions. We got 2 less opinions.
Oh shit! You need look, you got to be extra wordy. Double space those.
Double space.
Double space those Rushmores and mushes.
Add that 12-point font between lines, right up that to try to cover the spacing.
Yeah. So to start the week, there's been a lot of backlash. Okay, backlash this week in wrestling every week. So first, I want to talk about the AI in WWE. They've already implemented it, and people are having a fit. I'm sure they've done it before, but it wasn't much as noticeable as was during the Sol Ruca and Zarya vignette. Your guys' thoughts? I enjoyed the vignette.
I mean, so listen, I saw that the AEW sickos come out and just immediately crush a WWE with this, but then people do what they do on the internet and pulled receipts, and then they pulled clips of Tony Khan saying, I've used AI to try to write Dynamite episodes. Like it's bro, you guys listen.
It's here.
It is here. We use AI in my job all the time. All the time. And that's corporate America. You think wrestling companies aren't going to use AI?
Yeah.
The hell?
Like it's here. Watching it, to be honest with you, I didn't think, oh, this is AI. And because I was like, I'm not looking for that. I just watched it, and like you, Jason, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. And then whenever everybody started speaking out about it, I was like, okay, yeah, it is AI. But at the same time, like in the moment, I was not appalled or how dare you, or you couldn't have used some other type of video packaging and everything else. And look, TKO is going to slash costs everywhere they go. That's what they do. So if they can use AI to eliminate having people come in, film crews, staging, lighting, the whole 9 yards, let's pop this in and see what we can get from it. It wasn't bad. Did they look how they were supposed to look? Yes. The vibes of it, did it work for what it was supposed to do? I thought it came across well. Like I said, it was not something that made me go, oh, they ended this on an AI video edit. Like, that's how you wrap it up and send everybody on their merry way. I mean, I feel honestly, if you go back to the vignettes for Zarya debuting in NXT when she first signed, to me, all those were AI.
Falls in line.
And nobody said anything about those.
Yeah, I believe.
Now I could be wrong, but to me, looking at what they did on Tuesday night and then going back and looking at how she debuted through the vignettes, to me, that's all AI.
Falls in line. I do believe they used one with Tatum before, where she had an underwater vignette that was AI, but you didn't get any scuttlebutt about that. Like, did Zarya come off a little glitchy at times in that thing? Yeah, but other than that, I mean, it's AI. I'm not worried about it. Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, like Steve said, it's here. Everybody's using it. And then I'm more concerned about their creative than they are about a little bit of AI. Like,
Just yeah, we don't need the prompt prompt to match prompt the storyline.
yeah. If you like where this comes, go this way. If you like this side, go to right. You know.
Now, I will say, and this is where it gets tricky from a presentation standpoint, right? Given the medium that is pro wrestling, but take it out of pro wrestling and think about just general sports packages in general, right? Like if the NFL, NBA, NHL, like if all them if they start implementing this, like are you guys going to kill them for it too?
No.
So like we can herald it and hail it for used in video games or creating mini movies with stuff and everything else, and it's not, the backlash isn't received, but
And personally using it yourself.
yeah, but
Everybody's using it on their day to day.
Because a wrestling company used it and put it out there.
It's the end of the world.
Are they going to make every vignette AI now? Probably not. But I guarantee you, they've been using this for a lot more things than what you guys actually think and view as being real content. I'll call it.
And then it was down in NXT, which is developmental anyway. So.
And it falls in line with Zarya's theme. Zarya's theme, like you said. So, I mean,
yeah, if you're giving me the you know, Eater of Worlds gimmick for Zarya and her just causing chaos and destruction and everything else, which has been her theme from the initial vignettes and taking over and everything else, then like keep it going. If it's one wrestler and you're using it for that one wrestler, cool. Now, if you're running into every single non-match segment being AI, then we can have a different discussion, right? But to me, this is all a mute talking point. It's people to gripe and moan about something because it's pro wrestling and people gripe and moan all the time.
And TKO.
Yeah, AI is not going anywhere, guys. Sorry about it. Like, it's happening. It's going to be used. It's not going to change.
I don't want to see a Roman vignette in AI.
No, don't worry. We'll be talking about that, Taekwon, because it's not the bloodline story now. It's the first family story. Different.
On to more backlash.
Different.
Sometimes I'll dabble in the comment sections, and when you get into comment sections of AEW with AEW and WWE with WWE, you get honest conversation. You're not getting, oh, I got to pull the cape out and defend the badge, defend the promotion. And so when I'm in the AEW and they get honest, I'm seeing a lot of scuttlebutt about this Darby Allin run, and it's turning people off. You can see it in the viewership, and you can see, I mean, you said,
not in the viewership. No, Meltzer came out and said Nielsen changed their ratings again, and that's why the number's so low. And it's it's
fudging numbers.
I will call this their finger poke of doom. They can come back from this, but
regardless of what Nielsen does to calculate ratings, the one thing that's clear over these last couple of weeks, viewership is down. It's down.
And the biggest thing is believability. I mean, as much as you know, Cell, as much as you go, the big man, little man, believability thing, that still lays true. The optics.
There's no reason from a legitimate standpoint, and we can suspend disbelief to a point. That's what pro wrestling is, right?
Yeah.
And you've seen it with other smaller guys. But the way that they're having Darby go out there, there's no way, no realistic form or fashion that Darby Allin should have won that match on Wednesday night.
Look, you can get the lucky punch story, the one-time underdog story, but to go on a run,
every week.
Yeah, no.
And that be and that's the story. Darby's car crash run.
Mhm.
He's gonna beat his body up for these next couple of weeks and then lose the belt in New York. What did that do for anybody involved?
Yeah.
What did it do for the title? What does it do for the opponents up against Darby?
What's it do for Darby? What's it does for MJF? You know, whoever. It's bad.
I mean, now you want to talk about WWE going back to the well with stuff. Now we're just giving Darby all his things gimmick. He's going to propel down and hit people with the Scorpion Death Drop now from the rafters like he does on Wednesday night. That's what we're doing now. So you can't, bitch and moan at WWE for running stuff, but it's like, yo, you literally gave this guy his whole entire gimmick.
As his son wrestles.
It's just, bro, I don't understand. And the bottom line is AEW fans are going to love it because the matches are great. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Has the match with Ciampa been good? Yes. Was the match with Brody King good? Yes. But I didn't believe the match on Wednesday night with Brody King. And now where does Brody King go? What does he do? You mean to tell me you hit all that and you can't beat a 155-pound guy?
Back in the line.
And they just used this to give some new guys some title shots that would have never sniffed the title.
And the spinoff of MJF, now you're losing on nut shots and roll-ups. So if MJF is going to win the belt back, how is he even, like, you lost 2 in a row. You got squashed by Darby and then you lost to Kevin Knight. So now why would we take you serious as far as being a guy that deserves a rematch?
Without climbing back up.
Very true.
And he's still continuing to cry about giving me my title back.
And that's your top heel.
Yeah, there's plenty of booking issues on Wednesday night with AEW.
But
we're not even getting into the swerve in the saloons coming after Bandito.
Maybe they should use AI. Give a better story.
But it was good to see AEW people having an honest conversation about the product.
And that's all it is. Like I'm not on here bitching and moaning to bitch and moan every week. Like, I have wanted AEW to be successful from day one. Been with the program since day one. But you're a mainstream wrestling company, supposedly, that's booking like an indie show company with a champion that no other promotion would make champion.
They said it's like Spike Dudley winning the title.
Yeah, some credibility.
But yeah, I mean, we can get into a lot of things with AEW, storytelling wise, and heaven forbid you miss an episode of Collision, because last Wednesday night Will Ospreay was kidnapped by the Death Riders. This Wednesday night he's joining them in a basement somewhere to wrestle on concrete to build up his new persona. You don't show you don't tie in Saturday night. All you have to do before you get into Will Ospreay showing up in that segment, you just need to run a 30-second clip and recap what happened. That's it. You already got the timing for the segment mapped out. Include the 30-second recap for the audience that didn't watch Saturday night.
Then you'll turn this to WWE. You don't want to become what you hate. And our last final piece before we go to mush this in Mount Rushmore, it is reported that SmackDown is going back down to 2 hours. And this is going to be a yearly thing where it jumps to 3 half a year, jumps to 2 half a year.
Yeah, allegedly the deal that's signed, and this is, I guess, for the next 3 or 4 years, but January through June, it's 3 hours. July through December, it's 2 hours. Now, do I necessarily mind that change? You know, summertime, this and that? No, but here's where the problem lies. This goes back to creative and booking. You have the roster size for a 3-hour show.
Mm-hmm.
You put together storylines and build out that format for 3 hours for 6 months. What do you do with the roster and the storylines for the remaining 6 months where the show is only 2 hours? How do you cut an hour of storytelling, matches, etc., and then cut the roster down and make it cohesive to where it doesn't hurt the product?
Yeah, it's not noticeable.
I would get it if you did from January to WrestleMania, 3 hours, because you got a bunch of stories to tell. But you don't need it going into SummerSlam. You don't need it going. Yeah.
But it's just like, what does it do for the show? Like, it's not, you're not benefiting. You're hurt. Like, if you build somebody up in those first 6 months and then all of a sudden we drop down to 2 hours and they're not, let's say, in the main title picture, then they're just off the show because you're 2 hours and you got other stuff that you need to get through. Then what? And not only that, you already got people complaining about how little wrestling is actually on these shows. So if you drop down to 2 hours, then you're trimming match times even more. Mm-hmm. Because you still have the same number of advertisement segments and everything else that you got to get in. So people are going to be complaining because there's even less wrestling on a 2-hour show.
And then it seems like when they first do it, they're all in. Like when they first go to 3 hours, it feels like it's matches on matches on matches nonstop, and then you get back into the booking where we got to do recaps, so we got to have more promos, and it just feels like a longer show for no reason. Yeah,
I don't know who agreed to that deal or why.
Yeah. Weird.
And it's not like USA has the other content that it's like, oh, well, we have to put this in from a ratings perspective, and that's why you have to go down to 2 hours. Mm-hmm. USA is all reruns. They don't even have original content anymore.
What is it going to feel with Braun's Happy Eats or whatever the hell it is?
Yeah, you're going to bring that back, and that goes to 10 to 11 now, off the menu with Braun Strowman.
Yeah, the occasional Olympics, every other year, stuff like that. But yeah, there's nothing much on USA at all. The dog show. That's what
I mean. Look, like
I used to hate the dog show when it called.
We'll see. We'll legitimately be able to, like, this year, because like now we know how the deal's structured. Like now I'm going to be watching to pay attention to seeing how the format changes, where the differences come in. Is it better or worse, etc. Right? Yeah. Just to critique it, because it makes no sense at all.
I don't get it.
So, yeah, we'll see how it all plays out in that regards. But
let's hit on into these Mount Rushmores and mushes. Let's start with the high for the week. Anybody want to go with their Mount Rushmores? I was about to ask for Chris's, but it's out of it.
I got two, but I'll I don't want to step on Donald's NXT toes. If he has anything from NXT in that regards. No NXT. All right. Mm-hmm. My two Mount Rushmores this week. One was more of an announcement as a like an appreciation thing, even though it could be a mush for the same reasons. Athena officially passed Bruno Sammartino's reign as ROH's women's world title holder. And the fact that it's just was out there on a social media post by other people and not even AEW or ROH hyping it up.
Don't even know.
Yeah.
Criminal.
So, congratulations to the forever ROH champ. But my actual Mount Rushmore is NXT this week. The chaos, the replenishing of talent, and it made me go, oh, do I have to check out Evolve now? Because a lot of these guys were from Evolve. There were a couple new guys. There were people that I didn't know, but I went out and searched afterwards. And my man from the UK, the chubby guy that hit the
Will Coral.
Yeah. He's big, he's bad, he'll body slam your dad is the chant that they use over there in the UK for him. Bro, sign me up for him.
That dude had the smoothest moonsault I've seen.
I was looking like, who the fuck is this? Like, I was like, hold on. He wouldn't have got that far. Okay.
And a Doodle the Butcher moonsault.
I hate that they made him cut his hair.
That mullet.
Nah, we got to keep the mullet, okay? Like Jennings Dunker, who got drafted by the Steelers, who is just the perfect epitome picture of an offensive lineman and what a Steeler's supposed to be. Keep that man's look for him, right?
You got to change the gear.
But bro, doing the rabbit hole that I got into with him, you know who absolutely loves him and is singing his praises?
Who?
John Cena.
Okay, I did see him. I wasn't sure if he was talking about him or Tavion Heights.
Yeah. Cena is out there like, you guys don't even know what's about to happen with this guy.
Mm.
And then I got into his matches and seeing the movesets that he does and everything else. Yeah, sign me up. I'm immediately a fan.
I've never seen his full matches, but I see when he does that, they do like the workout videos where they're practicing their moves. I've seen some of those of his. Yeah.
So, yeah, NXT, you kicked out the show by addressing the talent call-ups.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kudos number one. Hey, we lost Ricky, we lost Ethan, we lost Blake. Let's map out, let's pick up and Sean's like, nah, screw that. Throw a stick of dynamite in the locker room and let's have chaos and see who steps up. And boy, did they deliver on that. So we got promos, we got sneak attacks, we got people getting dropped, we got North American champs getting snuffed out of the blue, we got the NXT heavyweight champs getting snuffed out of the blue, we got Evil appearing, don't know if he's going to be called Evil. All this stuff that went on Tuesday night.
And Tony D looks like a bum now.
Got the cherry on top.
Matches were good. Show I thought it for me. NXT was my favorite show of the week this week.
Same. Yeah.
So, kudos to them. Now let's see what these new cats got. And as Sean said, hey, we've been through this before. This is what we do. We build stars up. We send them on their way.
We built more,
and we build more. So they got a nice little influx. I'm really excited because the talent that came in that was spotlighted, majority of it was in the men's roster. And we've been saying this for weeks, how the women are lapping them.
Yeah.
What's going on with the men? Now we got men involved and we got, 4, 5, 6 different debuts. Let's see where we go from here.
Then to follow up yours, mine was Lizzie Rain Leverkusen. Like I've seen her videos, her highlights from other promotions, and I've just been a fan ever since. I've always thought she would fit better with the over there with Turbo Floyd and Magnum.
Yeah,
in AEW, but her metal gimmick is just a little bit different. I want to take her serious, so yeah, she came over and made a name for herself, and she's been social media darling ever since.
I love how her ring work stands out as much as her character and her appearance does.
Yeah.
Right? Like she doesn't wrestle your normal style. Now, will that change over the course of being in the WWE system? Who knows? The only thing that I will say with her, I think she's going to be a star. 1, 2. I don't know if the finisher, as good as it looks, is going to be something that's sustainable, because you're relying too much on people to catch you and lift you up.
Yeah.
And it looks too choreographed. I like the way that it looks from a hitting the move aspect, but getting to the point of hitting the move is where that may not be the best of things to do going forward.
That's the problem with this day and age in wrestling. You're seeing the clip a million times, so you get to overanalyze it. They even did it themselves. They showed it from every single angle. And when they showed like the top view, you can see it's like a glancing blow. It doesn't look as powerful. Like, don't kill the finisher.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. Everybody's like, oh, Nikita's holding her leg.
We were like, gotta keep that kayfabe up.
Yeah, you guys see it one time and oh my God, just let it be.
Because it does look cool as shit. And it's something that's new from a finishing aspect in 2026. It's like, okay, I haven't seen that before. That's interesting. I like it. Like,
that's not a destroyer.
Yeah. And she talked with Bully Ray afterwards on Tuesday and like went into the finisher and how she came up with it. And, you know, it's a combination of a Shining Wizard and the knee strike in that regard. So like, I like everything about the creativity aspect of it. It's just, you got to shoot it in the right angle for it to come across as believable that you can hit it on anybody at any time.
I mean, they did a stellar job the first time. Now, every camera angle might not be the same going forward, but the first time they knocked it out the park.
They'll probably talk about that in production and stuff. Be like, okay, we got it from all angles so we can look at it, so we can see where to shoot it at, you know. Yeah, they probably needed that just for that purpose. We need to see it from everywhere.
Yeah, but super excited for her debut. I think she's going to be an instantaneous star and somebody that shoots up the ladder quickly.
Don't know who you got.
My Rushmore goes to Saya Kamatami and Sayaka Karu from Sunday's Stardom Queendom. Another hard-hitting match from Kamatami. And out of the blue, she lost the title. And that was the biggest shock. Nobody was expecting her to lose the title. The story that they laid out was good since Kamatami took out their mentor last year, made her retire. So another protege came up to stop Kamatami, and she took the belt from her. So Kamatami had a reign of 438 days, and now she's not champ no more. So
were there any issues watching it on YouTube?
No, I didn't have any issues whatsoever. And like I said, Stardom got stories. Stardom has women over there. I mean,
yeah, like outside of the fact that it started at 1 a.m. because I'm not getting up and watching it at 1 a.m. Sorry, like, but the fact that it's on there and you can watch it, only enhances the visibility to the product. And Stardom, like you said, Donald, they deliver in spades every single time they're on. Their roster is stacked with talent.
Stacked. It is stacked.
Yeah. And then you add in different additions with different people from North American mainstream content perspective, you know, with Megan Bain and so on and so forth. Like, yeah, they get it done every single time. So I'm glad that match delivered. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it now since you brought it up, because I was curious to see and get thoughts on it if anybody did watch it. So
another match of the year for her. I mean, Kamatami puts out like she does.
I mean, given the calendar breakdown for the awards that come out with the Observer and how they do their weird scheduling, they don't run it on the calendar year basis. I know she's not going to get a lot of love from the voters here, North American wise, but it's hard pressed not to have her up in that top 2 or 3 of women's wrestlers for the year so far. from what she puts out and what she delivers on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Except for the mushes, I sit on over to the mushes. Let's head on over to the mushes. Anybody want to kick it off?
Yeah, I will. Yeah. I'm not doing the Bloodline story this week, but just something else. The Joe Hendry concert, and it's not mainly about the Hendry concert as a whole. It's just the part when they were saying fire Logan Paul. I mean, read the room type stuff. Like some of your coworkers just got fired a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I blame that on the producers and creative for making them go out there and say that. But come on now, read the room. 22 people just got fired, and you're going out there and calling for singing a song about firing another talent, even though it's play. I think that was bad taste.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Yeah.
Not only did they do that, but they cut the segment at the worst time. You cut Joe Hendry when he does the turnaround pose and the zoom it. Like, you missed all of that. He literally cut you cut as he turned and went in a commercial. So you ruined the gimmick with what gives you the best spot of the gimmick because of how you shot it and decided to do it, like the cut. It's just, I don't know, man. We'll see what transpires with Joe Hendry. I'm hoping he's successful on the main roster. I'm hoping he gets a shot, but at the same time, given the gimmick that got him over, we've seen WWE just absolutely ruin that with Elias. So,
yeah,
I'll be interested where this takes him 6 months from now.
Yeah, if WWE doesn't create the gimmick, they somehow bury it, and that's what I feel with Joe. They might do with him.
They'll over rum it down your throats where you just over it.
They'll make it a comedy like Santino.
I saw a lot of people say that with Danhausen, that they're overexposing Danhausen.
I don't need him on every show, but I'm still enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it, but it's a little too much now. It's like, okay, we got it. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. We got it.
I thought last night's segments were good. You got people to get more emotionally invested in Danhausen with the Mizhausen turn and them getting beat down. And we'll see who comes to be his mystery partner at Backlash. Maybe it's the return of a Punkhausen, but Punkhausen seems to be getting, additional stuff comes out about him in Vegas with pushing another fan, so to speak. So
probably what happened in Vegas stayed in Vegas.
Not anymore.
Not with phone cameras.
Speaking of Danhausen, my mush this week comes from the rumors reporting innuendo that WWE is going to be putting Stephen A. Smith into a story and bringing Stephen A. Smith in.
I did see that,
and ESPN being happy with the discussions and bro.
Nope,
don't do it.
No.
Pat McAfee is one thing because Pat's been in the wrestling business.
Yes.
He's wrestled matches. He's commentated. He's been under contract for 6 years, 7 years, right? Stephen A. Smith, no. There's no reason to bring Stephen A. Smith in. And they talked about it again on SmackDown last night with Danhausen with the Stephen A. Smith and the Nick stuff and everything else and saying that he's still cursed. Like, nah, I do not need Stephen A. Smith in WWE or any other wrestling promotion in 2026. What's the payoff? He can't get in the ring. He's not going to take bumps.
Mm-hmm.
He's how old is Stephen A. Smith? Damn, they're 60 years old. Like, what are you going to do that is going to be relevant or actually pays off whatever story you're potentially going to bring him in for?
58.
Yeah, no.
58. Like even when he talks wrestling, it doesn't come off believable.
No.
It's just somebody you're feeding lines to. So
he sounds like a Don King, a promoter. It do. It's just like over the top. And then plus whenever he put out like his 5 greatest WrestleMania wrestlers, yeah, that gets you cut right there.
I don't care how many quote unquote acting stints you've had on General Hospital or Bold and the Beautiful, whatever soap opera you've been on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, bro.
no.
Get it out of here. So that's my mush this week. Although I could have went in a lot of directions. But yeah, I saw that and I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that feels like TKO ESPN pushing stuff on the company.
I might get backlash from you on this one, Steve. But my mush, Obafemi should have never beat Brock. Should have never beat Brock because now you got the Obafemi Open Challenge.
Yeah.
If that's what we're doing here. I don't need Alvar 1 week and Rowan, not Rowan, Eric the other week. Nah.
It's looking like Ryback all over again.
Yeah, you just gonna feed him.
It's a situation where it's then what? Right? Like, okay, you do everything to stamp Oba. He takes out the beast, lays waste to the conqueror. Then what? And I get keeping Oba separate and not interacting with Roman right now. But at the same time, you got to come up with something better than Obafemi Open Challenge. What are we doing an Open Challenge for? There's no belt.
No title to nothing.
No, not what? Just
to be the ruler. That's like the match.
Stack up wins. Yeah, like I would have been more happy seeing him get into an actual story with somebody.
Yes.
And again, like, does he have to lose his first feud? No. Is he going to lose his first feud after he beats Brock? No. But you can tell something compelling other than an Open Challenge.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know. When's King of the Ring? Are they running King of the Ring before SummerSlam?
Isn't it normally June?
Night of Champions is in June. And we'll still see if that goes to Saudi because I saw that graphic. Tickets are available. No shit, tickets are available. You think people are buying tickets to go into a potential war zone area? Like, hey, yeah. I'm not going to disagree with you, Jay, with that being the mush because I did see that. And creatively, you're letting the man down.
Yeah.
And
then he's hot, so you got to trot him out there every week.
Yeah.
They didn't announce anything on King of the Ring yet.
So before we hop into this game, I just want your thoughts on this batch of NXT call-ups, and they're all going off the champions. How do you feel about that?
Joe Hendry so far is the one that misses the most out of the 4.
Mm-hmm.
I love Ethan Page and everything he does. He's tremendous.
He's calling for his IC shot.
Ricky last night, people were like, "That's the worst debut ever." He botched his promo. He this and that. I'm like, all right, Yinzer really just hate me right now. Like, did I expect Cody to pin him clean last night? No, not necessarily. However, if you look when he comes out, gets up on a turnbuckle and does his stuff during his entrance, at the beginning of the show, nobody's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
When you see him come back out an hour later, people are already
catching on.
So like, Ricky's going to be fine. The oh, nobody popped for him like they did for Oba and Trick. It's like
You've seen these guys before,
he
though.
was in NXT for a year.
Yeah, and you've seen Oba. You've seen Oba on Saturday Night Main Events.
Yeah.
You've seen Soul at Saturday Night Main Events. So the main roster is already exposed to them and what they can do.
Ricky's going to be fine.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
and I have no problem, having him come up, do the thing with Cody. They acknowledge the past without acknowledging the past. He's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Blake is the one that I'm probably the most interested in because I'm so worried about women's creative on SmackDown.
I think they already have her shoot in with the IC or the women's IC or the women's US.
With US.
And we're still getting Tiffany with the offshoot of Julia and Kiana, and all that doesn't work. Now, I do love Chelsea and Tiffy getting together because I think that dynamic could be hilarious. Mm-hmm. Chelsea Green stole the show again last night in the 2 minutes that she was on screen.
Always
does. So yeah, I have no real gripes about it. We'll see where it goes from here, but I'm not gonna say they bury Ricky Saints night one or anything. Joe's probably the one I'm most worried about.
I was just surprised they were all going at champions off the bat. Like normally you don't
different. Get that. Yeah, normally you don't get that, but it's different.
Surprised to see.
Mm-hmm. Probably to put probably for the main roster fans who never seen them in NXT get their faces exposed to.
I don't know. Chris leaves and I step up. I'm in the chat arguing with people about.
I'm surprised JC Jane wasn't your Mount Rushmore, Jason.
Oh, she was last week.
And I had her up there as my Mount Rushmore.
She held her own.
Like you pinned Charlotte Flair clean.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, there was some shenanigans with it, but yeah, last week Fatal Influence. They've booked them so well these last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
look like they belong up there.
Yeah,
they do.
Absolutely. The only thing I'm missing is Booker T on JC's entrance, telling the crowd to stand up, and all those things that Booker would do to add in. Like
this might been some sounds for Booker.
But she is getting uber heat.
Yeah, I was arguing with somebody about that. It was like, that's good heat, or she got good heat, but it's because she sucks. I'm like, good heat and sucks doesn't even equate.
Yeah, no.
And for a whole stadium to boo you, I mean, I was like, okay, this is from her interfering with Paige and taking out legends because for the whole stadium to boo you, they'd all have to be watching NXT, and clearly you can see they're not. So that's just off of that interaction. That moment, that call up. So,
before the game, one last thing here, real quick, because Donald, I know you said you didn't want to talk about it, but every main event segment from Raw and SmackDown since WrestleMania has involved the Bloodline.
Yeah,
and it's not the Bloodline; it's the First Family. We're going outside the box here. New story.
They don't wear red; they wear white.
New developments. I thought Jacob Fatu this week across the board was going to be up there on my Mount Rushmore as well. Strong considerations for everything that he's done from a promo aspect.
Both shows
implementing the Tongan death grip, which they put
that move. Wow.
They put that move over to the moon this week, boy. Roman Reigns looked like he wrestled a 45-minute match.
I think they said the heat went out in the building because that boy was sweating.
The sweat, I don't know if he swallowed like a teaspoon of cayenne pepper before that segment to get it, like the pores to open or what, but man, between that, him gasping for air, selling it the whole way back afterwards, and then last night, Jay out there, hey, that's a last resort move. That's a desperation move. We know he's unhinged, and now he's desperate and throwing that out there. No, this is a different cat. And again, Solo taking out the Usos and And it's like, yo, Roman's not my tribal chief. I'm not acknowledging him. So, like, we're starting to see different aspects of this new version come into play. I just want your thoughts on it because guess what's main event Monday night? The First Family. And Roman's schedule was released. My man is there every single week through June.
So he's not a spring breaker.
So guess what's main eventing?
He's getting that punk
First Family. So strap in, boys. Cinema is back. The greatest storyteller of all time is back.
We'll see. And they're bringing Keys in the mix, so I'm interested to see where that goes.
Who they bringing in?
Yeah, Royce Keys.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, one thing that I didn't like that they showed, Jacob on the phone. We don't need no mystery callers. We don't need no more mystery callers. Now, if that mystery caller was Royce Keys, cool, but they didn't bring up any reason to why Jacob was throwing a fit in the locker room, tipping tables and everything else, and then him calming down. Like, nah.
Because he used a death grip.
But I do like Royce getting in, and they didn't force Royce into the story either.
You know.
Say, hey, bro, we come from the same streets, from the same area. You know, we take what we want. And then him getting laid out just adds into, all right, cool. So
Haku's coming back.
Yeah, probably.
I was okay with everything. Just whenever it first came on and they were sitting at the table and I was like, oh, man.
Here we go again.
I was just like, here we go. But
you guys bring in the LA Knight feud somewhere.
But I'll pump the brakes a little bit and give it a chance. I'll give it a chance.
First Family.
I'll give it a chance. Man, no more sitting behind that table, please.
When's that First Family merch drop? Because it's coming.
He just debuted a new shirt. You don't get two.
They're going to get 17 versions of that First Family merch.
And then what are you? I mean, I know you got the fans behind him, Roman. You a tweener? You a heel? Like,
well, yeah, and that's the other thing. People popped up. Oh my God, Jacob turned heel. Wrong.
You don't know who the hell is. I'm gonna let you pick. Choose your story. Choose your path.
So yeah,
you're like, you can
sign me up. I'm back in.
You're like, you can appreciate this title now. You can acknowledge this title. Like, damn, ran down everybody who had that belt.
hey, Chris ain't on the show no more. We may have a First Family segment and just talk about the First Family each week. Get that out the way.
That'll be his Mount Rushmore area. That'll be the top filler.
Yeah. So,
all right. Before we hop into this game, it's about factions or stable. If you could not rebrand, but bring back any stable with current wrestlers, who would you use? Kind of like an LWO, but not that bad.
So, a la what TNA did with Fortune, repackaging the Four Horsemen and putting 4 people in the stable, so to speak.
Yeah, or you just bring back the Four Horsemen with 4 guys from this era.
And it's all promotions, just like
yeah. Bring back the Nation of Domination. 4 guys from this era. Anybody?
Well, you bring back the Nation of Domination right now,
boy. You know who's in it.
You got Oba as Farouk, and you got Trick as The Rock. That's 2 out of the 4. You got Royce Keys as Mark Henry. That's 3 out of the 4. You can put Carmelo as D'Lo Brown. That's 4 out of the 4. Now you just need the white guy for Owen Hart.
LA Knight.
Grayson Waller.
Man, this is tough.
I mean, I would want to bring back the Four Horsemen just because that's my number one theme of all time. And for me to be able to hear that theme song every single week. But they've done so many reiterations of the Four Horsemen. It's just Cody Raheem Rhodes in the nation.
He'd be the leader. That's Farouk.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of factions that like didn't get the true love that they deserved that could be utilized and re-implemented this way. This time with different wrestlers. It's so hard though.
I have one. I just had to, I just got to think of one more wrestler for it.
That's about thing I'm trying to figure out.
I just got to figure out one more wrestler.
I wouldn't mind seeing a triple threat come back.
That's what I was going as.
In NXT. Because you have Tony D as the franchise. Similar as far as, you know, gimmick, hate, wrestling style, etc. I think Tony D's better in the ring than what he gets credit for, and so was Shane Douglas. Put my man Will Cross in there as Bam Bam Bigelow. He's the big man, does the moonsaults and everything else. And then from the technical Chris Candido wrestler aspect, you go Miles Bourne.
Mine would be the triple threat also. That's what I was thinking of. My leader, Shane Douglas, person would be Ethan. My technical would be Logan Paul, and my Bam Bam, even though he's not big, would be Dragunov.
I was thinking of Evolution with HBK is the guy. HBK is Rick. And I was just trying to figure out who I would need a muscle guy though. But I'd want Seth Ospreay.
Oh, you're going that. Okay. See, now you got me opening up
you're
more
blending
possibilities with how you're doing with that. So,
What do you mean?
Because I didn't think you was taking it like
cross brand.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't doing that. Yeah. I was just trying to think of like, you know, main roster.
If we're going that route, like you got the Evolution Four Horsemen, and we could do that combo, which was already somewhat done with the Pinnacle. But you had MJF, Wardlow, and FTR. Like that's a reincarnation of something that should have lasted longer and gone somewhere with it.
Yeah.
Now, if we're opening that up, then there's a whole nother slew of combinations that I would put together in that regards.
I'd do a legacy without or Evolution without Batista.
Everybody who is heel and who could talk will be in my NWO cross promotion. Because that's all they did. Were heels that talk.
You have to regroup the Death Riders and make it worth something.
So apparently with the Death Riders, Moxley was the one that shot down them turning on him to keep the group together.
So we got a Kevin Owens Booker?
And
Kevin Nash
being him not being a babyface. Am I interested where this is going with Ospreay after what they've done? Yes, but you gotta tie in the loops, man. You can't just have Ospreay show up after being kidnapped for a week and me just supposed to be okay with it. It's like, no, there's a huge plot hole there. I mean, you can splinter this off in so many ways.
That should have been homework.
No, I like fresh. I like off the brain. When you thinking, you're overthinking.
I mean, you can do, something, you can do the Yakuza and give me Okada, Takeshita, Nakamura, and
Oscar.
And Asuka, and have them come out there like the Yakuza and just like, yeah, give me that.
Run a house.
Yeah. You can do the European invasion. They did that before with Sheamus and all them, But I would do Gunther, Dragunov.
What was that? The League of Nations.
The League of Nations.
Yeah, Nations.
Oh, that just nothing but just ass whoopings. That would be a stable. You put Gunther and Dragunov in a stable. No.
You go put in Pete Dunne in there. Pete Dunne. Not Romo.
Not Ryo.
How funny was R-Truth thinking that Fraxian was Dos Americanos last night? It's Dos Americanos. I'd have to really think out and map out. Here's the thing, man. Like, everything from wrestling is stolen and done over and over and over again, right? Which is cool.
The Four Horsemen was Evolution.
Pinnacle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But can we come up with something original? Like, as much as I hated the learning tree, it was original.
It was original.
Like,
it was terrible, but it was original.
Yeah. So, like, if you give me something like that with some originality, I'd much prefer that than let's just revamp, redo, reiterate.
All right, then I'll give you homework next time. Do the same thing. Create a stable.
What was Jericho's one where they were just pro wrestlers? I forgot.
JL. Was it the JLA? No, the Jericho Association or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Whoa! We got breaking news here, fellas. We got breaking news. Reported 1 hour ago. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods have mutually decided to part ways with WWE.
Really?
As reported by Sean Ross Sapp and Corey Hayes of Body Slam.
Taquan put something. There's reports that Tongaloa, JC Mateo, and the New Day are gone.
Oh, is that?
That's what he put up like a.
Oh, I thought he was saying it's gonna be on thing next week. Damn.
And that Tongaloa and JC Mateo also confirmed by Fightful.
Yep.
JD from NY, the fact that these two have decided to walk or WWE did not bring them back tells you all you need to know about the direction this place is headed.
Okay.
It's crazy.
So no New Day anymore.
Wow. And
again, that's your tag division.
People thought it was going to be Tala Tonga that got left because he wasn't there last week.
He's the attraction.
He supposedly missed due to some minor injury. And last night, it was just him and Solo.
Yeah.
Now, I don't see Tama going anywhere.
No.
But are they like, there wasn't even mention of JC and Tonga's, like, their contracts being. JC's just got
here. Yeah. Last year.
Now that like what they did with Jeff Cobb since he came in has been completely wrong from day one. That's a complete fumble of fumbles
on their part. Yeah,
on their part. And if you're going to say that this is, and now granted, these guys are older, right? So if you're going to use the age comments as far as them, hey, we want to get younger roster wise. Well, you just brought up all older people. Ricky Starks is 36, 37. Ethan Page is 35, 36. Like Joe Hendry is up there. So like can't
yeah.
You know, but I think this is the fact that New Day, Kofi and Xavier, who had arguably one of the greatest heel turns ever performed since Hogan joining the NWO.
And that was 2 years ago.
Cut down Big E and did nothing with it. And they haven't been utilized. And Kofi Kingston, who is a lifer in WWE.
Company man.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier at this point is a lifer in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even think about him as Consequences Creed in TNA anymore. No. Like he's Xavier Woods.
And Kofi gave you one of your greatest WrestleMania moments.
And arguably the greatest tag team faction WWE has ever seen. They decide to walk. We got bigger issues going on here, guys. Mm-hmm. Like way bigger issues than breaking down the stories and the matches. There is, we said it last week, this is not your father's WWE. Bro, I don't even know what to say. Like I'm completely shocked and caught off guard with that announcement.
Do you even expect to see those guys go anywhere? Just be done.
Kofi is so WWE. I don't see him going anywhere. Call up, I can see go to AEW because it's
I mean, he can go back to New Japan.
Yeah.
United Empire is still a thing.
And even if like I'd say, hey, let me retire or something. Let us hang them up. If I was like New Day, instead of just like just leaving like this, that's crazy.
I mean,
write us off.
There's rumors and innuendo about Bayley and her contract.
Yeah,
in 27. Like, did she just decide to walk early? Like,
especially with her getting pinned a lot lately.
I mean, I'm like legitimately shocked right now. Chris leaves, and we have probably the most shocking real-time update ever during this show.
Yeah, not your dad's, not even your brother's WWE anymore.
I mean,
yeah.
People are just walking is crazy. And to Jason's point, like, you have what? How many legitimate tag teams on your roster right now with 2 sets of belts?
Yeah, on the men's side.
Priest and Truth were just thrown together. Paul and Theory thrown together. Fraxium is an actual tag team. You just let the Motor City Machine Guns go last week.
JC
Y6 is gone. Yeah. So
Gacy and Loomis.
You have Street Profits.
Street Profits.
Who just came back.
And you have the Garzas who both just got beat up and pinned by Royce Keys the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. And Grande's guys.
Who aren't even on Oh, they on the WWE payroll. No, I'll just give him a AAA contract.
I mean, this is kind of.
And you called up no tag teams, and I don't see any tag teams being called up anytime soon.
You don't have any tag
You
teams
don't have them
in
down.
NXT to call up.
They're not ready yet.
No.
You said Thing just got there.
You ain't been
Vanity Project just got there.
And Dark State's about to break up. You have the white guy and the black guy that don't talk. They're going for a title shot next. Sugar and Dion are fighting, beefing. Like, so yeah, you can spin them two off and make them a tag team, but
Hank and Tank.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Where's Blade and Singer?
They left. Well, one left, and the other one just got released. Enough, he left, and Blade just got released.
Oh, that was that Blade? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in so long.
Well, you got Otis and Tozawa.
And the Usos, who ain't even in tag team competition.
No. That's JJ Security.
Bro, the New Day walking is crazy.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It truly is a new era.
I definitely want to hear Big E's thoughts on it.
He might walk too. Shit.
Taquan, we're not going to take that Monday.
Hey, Chris, what's your thoughts?
Wow, bro. Wow.
At least text him to let him know. He might be his only wrestling connection now. He's out of the loop.
Some other quick hits. Coming off of this breaking news that we've had, live. This is never know what you're going to get. Saturday mornings, you thinking you just going to get the dumb marks. Nah, bro. Shit's popping off. You heard it here first. I got AEW this coming Wednesday in North Charleston Coliseum. Current setup, 1,900 tickets. They've only had 1,400 distributed. So there's 500 tickets available for Wednesday night in a venue that doesn't even hold 2,000 people. But hey, let's put the belt on Darby. WWE announced last night that the first hour of Backlash will be on ESPN2.
Stop
So
doing it.
we're going to do that for all pay-per-views now. And remember, it's in Italy, so time difference. So it'll be like 1 o'clock or something.
Yeah,
Eastern time.
6 Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Speaking of that, the CW Sports is now on ESPN Unlimited, which that's because all of NXT PLEs are on the CW now.
So will they be on Unlimited now?
Yes.
Okay.
You have it, yes.
So it's on regular TV too?
Yeah, but it's a day delayed right now. So like NXT happens Tuesday, and then they put it on CW, the app, on Wednesday. So
No, I mean like the PLEs.
PLEs should be on CW as well.
On TV. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But the CW Sports deal that pulled them into ESPN, NXT just got hitched to that. Like it was done for college football, college basketball, and the rights that the CW has with those conferences.
Because they were ACC for a time.
ACC, the Pac-12 or whatever it is now. So that's why. But another development as far as where you have to go to watch stuff, right? Like, so more to come, Jay. Maybe we'll see what the next NXT pay-per-view, where it actually is and how you can watch it. Because I know the Roku announced as well this week that CW, the NXT channel, will be on Roku. So I don't know if that'll be live or like a day delay or a week delay, like how TNA's channel is with their shows. You used to be able to catch them on Roku, but they were, I think, a week behind or 2 weeks behind. in that regards. Yeah, tackle. I'm trying my best, bro. It's so like
Taquan, I'm with you too. I can explain that story easier than I can when Where to Find Wrestling at.
TNA announced Leon Slater versus Cedric Alexander in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Will be live on the Impact on May 14th for the X Division.
Is this that makeup match?
Partially, yes. And then also, if Leon Slater wins, he will be the longest reigning X Division champ of all time. In that regards.
Who has
and
that
then
time?
one other thing came out this week, but I'll save it because it's a longer form discussion. So I'll add that to Wrestling Roulette next week. So stay tuned for that. There's your teaser, as they like to say in the radio business. But lastly, prayers and thoughts go out to Rebel.
Yes.
She announced this week that she has been diagnosed with terminal stage of ALS. I know she's been battling medical stuff for past 2 years, and they finally were able to diagnose some stuff as she's waiting for lung surgery. So prayers for her. That is just not a lot with ALS, so it's pretty much you get it and it's a wrap. So we'll see, but prayers to her and her family.
Man, she did shout out AEW for all their
all
work, support, which is good.
So I mean, look, we talk about Chelsea Green and what she does on screen, like Rebel with Britt Baker during that run.
Yeah,
bro, like it was can't miss TV. And a talent that, you know, unfortunately health issues got in the way, because I never thought we got to see the full potential for Rebel, but there's things bigger than wrestling. And this is obviously one of those things that are bigger than wrestling. So prayers to her and her family. Keep the fight up, keep strong, and, you know, we'll definitely be along for the journey, however long it is for you, in that regards there. Not to end the show on a down note, but kind of where we're at, given the stuff that just broke and everything else.
Yeah. Well, thank you for tuning in to episode 289 of the Dumbmarks Podcast. You can catch us on all social media platforms at Dumbmarks Pod. Email us at dumbmarkspod.gmail. Head on over to the website, click the links. We have Surfshark, Pro Wrestling Tees, WWE Shop. Click the link, support your boys. And then I can leave you with the quote of the week. Quote of the week, the only present moments contain life. Only the present. Yeah. Only the present moments contain life.
Cut, take 4 from the top.
Yeah. That being said, catch you next week.